I'm recording it already, so I'll post it up for you.
Okay.
So this part here, the AD is always part of the RPA, and is also part of this one here. So it's a duplicate in a way. So let them
Okay.
just sign it. It's just a matter of signing it. So this is one part. So this is where the buyer representation agreement comes up.
Okay.
So up here, you're going to put the people's names. That's
Uh-huh.
one. And then what you want to do is location, you put Orange County or wherever you want to put, have this
Okay.
set up, right?
Okay.
And then the price range, then they will tell you, look, we can go up to $1 million. So
Okay.
then my recommendation is put price range from 0 to $1 million on the other end up here,
0 to 1 million. Okay.
right? Or you can
Even
even just, I mean,
even if
there's no,
they're approved for 500,000,
I'm sorry?
even if they're pre-approved for 500,000.
No, I'm giving an example. If they
Okay.
approve for 500, then put 500.
Got it. Okay.
Don't put 500, put usually 550 or a little higher because they're always lying to you.
Okay.
Because everybody likes to play, what do you call it, safe. So they always say, 500.
Mm-hmm.
But realistically, they can go up to 550 because if you tell them, hey, what do you think about this 550 property?
Right.
Because I haven't been able to find anything under 500. Then I said, okay, let me talk to my lender. Then they'll go back and revise that paperwork.
Okay.
Most buyers will always play this game with you. That's the thing. They don't tell you this, that it's just part of the norm. This is how you read them. So basically, that's it. There's nothing else to fill out. You'll see there's other things written here.
Uh-huh.
You can also say single agency. You don't want to do that. Leave that. Even the broker's firm does not list properties or anything like that. So you just leave that out. But there's a compensation here that I sometimes talk about. You can ask the buyer to give you compensation also and tell them, no, hey, I do get 4% from buyers because sometimes the seller doesn't give me compensation. This is what they do on the East Coast, and that's why they get 10% out of the total commission. They get what do you call? They get uh, 3 from the seller, and then if the double ended, then they get another 3, and then they get 4% from the buyer side. So there's a total of 10%.
And how do you get them to, how do you put a percentage down there without them saying like, hey, why are you charging me an extra percentage?
They don't know. There's your 4%. You can even put 3%. You can put 1%. It's all your choice. You can leave it 0. You
And
don't
then
have to.
so if it's 0, that means whatever that they're offering, that's what you're going to get.
From the seller side, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. From the buyer side, nothing, because the buyer then, if you tell your lender, look, make sure that you put 1% in for me or 4% or whatever, because on the East Coast they have a lot, or in the Midwest and that, and
Uh-huh.
Mid East, they have prices that are 300,000-400,000. So
$3,000,
400,000 is what, nothing practically as far as commission wise.
okay.
So getting another $3,000-$5,000 extra from the loan, they just say, hey, your cost of the loan is 300,000. Add another 10 grand to it. So they get a loan for $310,000.
Gotcha. What did you do when you were practicing? What did you normally put on this form?
I didn't put, we didn't have this particular form, but I got to use it, but I never bothered with this one because I usually got 7% from the seller side.
Okay, because you mainly did listings.
I did more listings, yeah.
Okay. So that's the only part of the what would you do if you were in my shoes?
It's just how you tweak it, how you to be profitable. Like, as we go on and I teach you guys more stuff, then I'll show you how to be more profitable. These
Mm-hmm.
are some of the things that other, what do you call, like Mike Ferry and Craig Proctor and them teach you how to be more profitable.
So they would add 1% on here?
You could add 4% there. You could add 3% there.
And the way you would explain it is you would say, look, I'm going to go beyond all your other buyer's agent. That's why I'm putting this here.
No, you just tell them simple. I charge 3% for fees because sometimes I don't get compensated. So this is one way. I need your help to get compensated. As simple as it gets. Compensation is because how do you get paid? Who
Right.
pays you, right?
Right.
They don't know the seller pays you. They have no idea.
Right. Okay. So because I already had them sign the offers, what should I send this over today and just say, hey, I forgot to send this to you. I need you to sign this for us to submit the offer.
Never say I forgot. Always say, you know what? Oh, by the way, I've got some additional documents coming in for you guys to sign. The wording has to be crucial when you talk to these people. It doesn't matter who you talk to. You have to be crucial about how you talk to them. So look, by the way, so I've got some additional paperwork for you guys to sign. Sign. See what I'm getting at?
Right. Okay. So I have some additional paperwork for you to sign.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you notice if you notice something at the bottom here, by the way, it says broker's initials. So you'll have to sign initial here.
Okay.
And then the buyers do it on the right side. What was the question you had?
Okay, so I have additional paperwork for you to sign. Is there a place on there where it gives the time I'm going to be representing them?
Yeah.
Where's that?
So up here.
Beginning?
So you put today's date and then you go 1 year from now.
Okay.
Change that to 1 year. And they bitch about it. It says, hey, you never know. You may get this property, you may not. If you get this property and maybe things don't go through, then we can always start looking for other properties. Also, this secures you guys. Don't tell them it secures me. Tell them it secures you guys for me to look for more properties for you guys. You have to be a little elusive about how you answer these questions.
It secures you. So wait, say that again.
It secures you on getting properties and me helping you find them.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, and also too, so I'm showing this guy property today at 10, and the listing agent, my friend, he said the guy doesn't have an agent. He wants you to represent him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to show him the property and then we're going to write an offer. But I told him I want him to send me a pre-approval letter of funds first before we look at it, because it's all the way in Buena Park.
Right. So, I mean, you're going to run all the way to Buena Park and the guy doesn't show. And so I don't even have a pre-approval letter.
Right. So I'm going to tell him he needs to send me the pre-approval first before I meet him at the property.
Do you have his email?
I'm going to get it right now. I have his phone number. He's Indian. It's hard to understand him. And I think he's having trouble understanding me too.
What's his first name?
Sam.
What's his last name?
I don't know.
Long name?
I don't know. I'm going to ask right now. I literally just got it. Hold on. What is your email?
And your full name. Ask him for his full name.
Okay.
Because we're gonna play him now. We're gonna send him a buyer's agreement.
I'm gonna say I need to send you a document before we look at the property.
I need to send you a broker, buyer broker agreement. I need you guys to learn this because this is crucial.
I'm going to say I need to send you a buyer broker agreement before we look at the property.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because I can't take you into the property without having a buyer broker agreement. What if he falls and hurts himself?
Exactly.
Who's he going to sue?
Okay. I really like this. Okay. This is good. I'm going to send this out to both of my clients. The other thing too is all parts. I would reduce the top parts. Okay. think that's it. Oh, I wish I had done this earlier. Remember that guy I was helping find property for, the $1.2 million buyer?
Right.
He ended up going with some other agent, and he's like freaking out right now because she's awful and she works for First Team. And he's been asking me, he's been calling me up like, Amber, what do I do? Like, nobody will listen to me. And I'm like, oh my God, why did you
Then
do that?
send him and says, all right, you want me to work with you? Yeah, sign this. Send it to him. I need to teach you guys this. I really need you guys to teach this to you guys on the Fridays meets, because you guys are not
Yeah,
doing this. This is more crucial than anything else.
I think you're totally right. But he's already in escrow with this duplex with this other agent. A
How did
duplex. I'm like, honey, you didn't tell me you want a duplex. You were showing me like
fourplexes and things?
fourplexes.
Right.
I know, but
You,
she
you
showed.
need to stay out of this now.
Okay, so I'll just say I can't give you any more advice because I'm not representing you.
Nope. You just tell him, look, yeah, you'll have to go with whoever I can't involve myself in at this time. You got to be careful about how you word it. So I can't involve myself uh, in the game at this time.
Well, if I helped him yesterday, because I just wanted to give him a little help
No,
to get a referral.
no. Bad stuff.
Okay. I'll just say I talked to my broker and he said I can't help you right now because we're not under contract.
Nope. You just say straight out, sorry, I can't say anything about your transaction. I can't discuss your transaction. I'm sorry.
And what?
Use the word sorry. I can't discuss your transaction. Sorry. He's already in a transaction.
Right. He's almost about to close.
Right. So screw him. You also let him know, indirectly, sarcastically, screw you.
Okay. Even though I helped him yesterday.
Wrong. You shouldn't have. If you had told me this, I would have told you straight out, don't.
Even to get a referral though?
What referral are you getting? Are you getting a referral from the other one?
Well, I was hoping he might have friends that want to buy property, but he said he wants to buy another property next year.
Let's talk then. Right now, I cannot, for this particular transaction, I have to stay out of it.
Okay. Okay. And then my last question is, so I know all the offers. So right now, so that house, it was priced at 480, and the listing agent said there's two other offers. One of them is 500, one of them is 510.
Right.
One's VA, one's conditional. And I told my buyers this, and I said, do you guys want to come up on your price? And they said, no, we're gonna stay at 490 because they're gonna do a counter. And I said, well, they said they're gonna do a counter, but they might not do a counter. And they said, that's fine, we're gonna just wait for the
Okay.
counter.
So this is crucial. I need you to stay very focused on what I'm about to tell you. Every offer you made, every client you're working with, you need to stay focused. You have to treat them like they're exclusive. There's nobody else out there. So everyone that you're going to talk to with buyer A, just only discuss their stuff. So don't tell them what's going to happen. He says, look, would you like to go up on your price? No, I don't. All right. They may give us a what do you call it, counter. So be prepared for it. If they may not. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm just going to say they may give us a counter. Be prepared for it. Next guy, same thing. You have to be cautious of how you approach these people. Doesn't matter who they are. Your emotions need to be out of it. Number one, you have to be cold-blooded.
Okay.
So stay focused on it. Just give them information as much as possible, but don't give too much.
So I gave them too much information.
Yep, you need to slow down. This is the other crucial item that I need to talk to you guys. Because when you're new, we get all excited and everything, and then the problem is we fall flat because we gave them too much.
So you think they would have gone up in price if they hadn't known the other offers were at 500 and 510?
You don't tell them how much. You keep quiet on it. You never say, Because you have some inside knowledge, that doesn't mean you're going to give it to your clients. That is your seller side. You're protecting your seller also.
But
See
I'm
what
not
I'm
the
getting?
selling agent. I'm not the listing agent.
You're the buyer's agent, I understand that, but the seller's agent is giving you some information. You don't divulge that. That's from the seller's side.
Why not?
That is privy to the seller only. Seller is all, let me put it this way. You're playing poker, and when you're playing poker and you are behind the players and you can see everybody's cards, do you go and announce that information to everybody? No.
No.
Then don't do it this way too.
Because the only reason why I did it is because I was hoping they would come up in their price, because if they're not at
No,
that level, they're
no,
not going to get
no, 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 no. Stop. You need to stop. That's not how this game is played. The game is played, you are behind the scenes, you know certain things. That doesn't mean everybody needs to know your information. Your information that your listing agent gave you, that's actually just a secret between you and the listing agent.
Got it.
You
Okay,
have
so
to.
just say, look, I think there's other offers. I think they're higher.
No,
Um,
no, no.
no.
Don't. I've been told there are other offers. If you would like to go up in price, let me know. Keep
Okay.
it short, keep it simple.
Okay.
See what I'm getting at?
Right. And what if they say, I would like your advice? I want you to advise me on this. What would you do? Then what do you say?
Well, let's put your best foot forward. Never give them an answer. Put your best foot forward. I can't tell you because you got to remember something. You go up lending in court, you'll come up with a bad side because she told me to do this. I didn't tell you to do this.
Oh, right.
Now you see where I'm getting at?
Okay.
So you got to be careful on how you respond to all. It doesn't matter how. It's how you gonna. What would you suggest? So I'd love to suggest a lot of answers for you, but the problem is I'm not the one buying the house. You're not the buyer.
Mm-hmm.
All you doing is you're giving legal information, not advice. You notice what I said? Legal information.
Right. Okay. And then when I go, I'm gonna knock on the doors of the people in Remind in this neighborhood
Mm-hmm.
after I show the property, and I'm gonna tell them that we have 3 people interested in buying the house. If you would like to sell your house, we already have 3 buyers lined up.
No. So you need to word that again and differently. Hey, we have 3 buyers for the house down the road, and the problem is they're going to say, why can't they buy it? It's, well, only one person can buy it, right? So do you know of anybody who's thinking of buying or selling a home? I have 3 people really interested in finding a home in this neighborhood.
Oh, do you know anyone looking to not buy a home? Do you know anyone that's looking to sell a home? Because we have 3 buyers.
Yeah. So do you know, never ask them straight out, would you be interested in selling? Ask them,
Oh,
do you know of anybody who's thinking of buying or selling a home in this area?
got it. But you would say buy or sell?
No, that was just one of the coaches talked about it. It's different. When you're door knocking every door without having buyers in there,
Yeah.
do you know of any buyers or sellers that are thinking of buying or selling a home?
Okay.
So somebody say, well, I might have a seller. Then somebody might say, I have a somebody who's thinking of buying. That's how they pick up more leads.
Got it. And then if they're not home, would you just handwrite them a note that says that and leave it on their in an envelope on their door?
If you want to, if that's the other follow-up thing, you can put a note, but you can have those notes pre-printed up as well in handwriting.
Right. Okay.
Just drop by, have some buys. If you know of anybody who's thinking of selling, please let me know. Here's my business card.
Okay.
Did I send you expired bomb?
Expired what?
It's a expired bomb, as I called it.
No, I don't think so.
I think I did. You might.
Expired bomb.
It's a special. I'm going to send it to you right now, so have a look at it.
Was it in that big package of stuff that you sent us in G Drive?
No, this is different. This was about a week or two ago, just recently. The other one was a long time ago. That's not what I was talking about. Gmail. I need to go open up Gmail. There we go.
While you're doing that, during the open house, some of the people were talking to me about, and I was giving them information, and then they would say that they're represented by, like, they have an agent, but it sounded like they didn't want to work with the agent. Do you still just kind of say, well, you need to talk to your agent about that?
How do you know they were not interested in working with the agent? Give me the scenario. Let's talk.
You're right. No, actually, you're right. You're right. I'm assuming.
Yeah, don't assume. You got to be careful on it.
So as soon as they say they have an agent, just back off.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just say, look, I can't give you advice. I'm not.
No. It's not that I can't give you advice. Let's just say you walk into my open house. So how can I help you? So straight away, you just tell me I'm working with an agent. Go ahead, tell me.
So my.
Well, I mean, you're role playing.
I know. I'm telling you what he said. This is what the guy said. Well, my agent's really nice, and she showed me a lot of properties.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of properties. Like, how does this work if you represent me? No. If you write an offer, how does that work? Because I've been working with her, and she's really nice.
So, would you like me to write an offer, or would you like to write an offer through your agent? Would you like me to?
Let me talk to my agent. Let me talk to my agent. That's what the guy said.
Let me talk to you then. By all means, have a nice day.
Okay. And then the other one said, I was talking to her about the property, and then at the end she goes, "Oh yeah, this girl was door knocking, and I was working with her, but we didn't list the house with her because my ex is crazy, and so we went with his agent. But she's kind of helping me to find a place now." Gosh, what did she say?
Has she found you a place?
Not yet.
So have you signed a buyer broker agreement with her?
No, I haven't.
All right. So when I work with my clients, we have a buyer broker agreement because my company requires we have a buyer broker agreement before we go forward.
Okay.
The thing is, you need to protect yourself. You need to also not work for free, because if you don't have a buyer broker agreement, you're working for free. So you're going to show property without having any kind of agreement between them and you.
Okay.
Here's the other scenario. Imagine you are showing a house to somebody. And when you're showing a house, you go to the door and you start opening up the lockbox, right?
Mm-hmm.
While you're opening the lockbox, you have something pushed against your head. And you say, what the hell is that? And you look around and there's a gun pointing at you. What do you do?
I say, I don't know. What do I do?
But I'm trying
you
to
can't
help
shoot me. It's illegal. I signed a buyer broker agreement. That's what I would do.
No, the problem is the gun is showing you that you don't know who you're dealing with. That's my point to you. the point of this whole game, it doesn't matter who you go out with. When you go to buy a car, when you go to the bank, they ask you for 2 forms of ID before they even do anything, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Security.
Not only security, they want to know who the hell is buying this thing.
Right.
They want to know who they dealing with.
Right.
Why don't you do this? Why aren't you doing it in the first place?
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Right?
Yep.
So when you showing a house like this Indian guy that you're going to show, if he doesn't show you his ID
Mm-hmm.
when you meet up with him,
Right.
how do you know he's the real guy?
Right.
So the
Okay. Well, let me
problem,
jump on a call with him then, because it's almost 10 o'clock.
right? No, I know, but at the same time, you let him know, hey, could you send me a copy of your ID, please,
Yeah.
and your letter?
Right.
Because even the banker, when they ask for Social Security and everything else, they ask for this, right?
Right.
So why aren't you asking? Here's my thing to you. When you're going to go and show a house, make sure that you have a copy of that text or sent out to one of your partners. Hey,
Okay.
I'm gonna be showing this property on your Belinda, by the way, and I'm going out with this so and so person. Just keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Safety net.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's your answer.
Cool. I'm gonna call him right now and tell him that.
All
And
right.
if you can't understand English, then I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but to tell him, do you have somebody who does talk English that you can bring with?
Okay.
How the hell is he surviving in this country without English?
I know. I know. I think he's just trying to be aggressive and just have me show him the house. And I'm gonna just say, look, do you want to see the house or do you not? If you want to see it, you need to do this. If you're not going to do it, I can't go all the way out there and show you the property.
There you go.
Yeah.
You need to call the shots. Don't be afraid of calling the shots.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me know how it goes.
And I'm going to have more good news for you soon. I'm really excited.
Come on down. Let's talk. You got
Where?
go.
PWR?
No, I mean, whatever good news you need, let me know.
Oh, we have to meet up to do the book.
Oh, today I didn't bring the books in. So when do you want to do it? But tomorrow I've got some time in the afternoon.
Okay.
I can figure it out. Otherwise, you have a choice. Do you want an actual book, or would you like me to send you an email with the book?
Oh, let's do digital.
You want to do digital?
Yeah, let's do digital. So I can look at it on my iPad.
I'll do it tonight.
Awesome. You're the shit, man.
I'm the shit. I'm the shit.
I have nothing but good karma today.
You make it happen. Go for it.
Yeah, man. I'm going to do it. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much.
All right. You're welcome. Bye.
Okay. Adios.
Bye.